Hi everyone, it's Brad Filipponi from BoxBrownie.com. Today we're going to analyse a residential property here in Australia. It's a 10 daytime photo shoot. There's some great tips in this one, so let's get into it. Alright everybody, let's talk photos. This is photo number one. It's the front of the house. What's wrong with it? Well, you're flying a bit blind here. Well, the blinds are shut, I should say. Never ever want your blinds shut on the outside shot of any real estate photo. It makes the house look locked up, not lived in, and it just doesn't look right, not appealing at all. What I do like about this shot is though, it's shot straight on, which is a great shot. It's really showcasing this undercover car parking area. What I do like about it is I can see the front door here, really clear. And look, if you did shoot from anywhere over here to the left, you're gonna have this huge tree in your shot. So I do like it how this is framed. Let's move on. Here we have the back of the property, rear of the house. What I do like is, you can really make out there's a garden shed here. There's a couple of water tanks. These are great selling features. What I would have removed is this wheelbarrow here. It just grabs my eye straight away, so it's not needed. So get it out of the shot for a cleaner look. And look, there's not much we can do about this shade sail here. It is quite dirty. Obviously the owners could have given this a gurney or a high pressure clean before the photo shoot. If it was too late and the photos were taken like this, we could actually remove that grime off that, which would make this shot look more appealing. We'll move on. Here's the undercover patio area, almost the opposite of what we're just seeing. Great looking shot. Look, it is what it is. That shows the water tank. It does show the backyard. What I do like about it is the neighbours are quite hidden here, so you can't really see them. So it does look nice and private. One thing I probably would have done is try to avoid this plastic item here. I know it is there in the shot, but you probably could have stood more over this area and then maybe done a shot directly through. Still incorporate, what you see, but just not having that in the foreground. It is jumping out at me every time I look at the image. We'll move on. So talk about flying blind. Let's talk about blinds. So in this circumstance, I've already seen the outside of the house, so I know that the neighbours aren't present. So in this circumstance, it's always paramount to open up your blinds. Let the light in, show what's outside. We have spoke about this in other blogs before. However, if there's something unnecessary, ugly outside, always keep your blinds closed and use our blind tricks, which you'll see in the link below. However, in this circumstance, it's really caving in this shot. It looks boxed in. It doesn't look as inviting as what it could be. In short, open up your blinds. Once again, this is another great shot. What I do like about this image, the door here is open, creates space, it creates depth. It makes it a bit more intriguing. This shot doesn't look like a shot too wide. I can see this other area here. I can make out, this is part of the same area, which is great. And obviously you can tell that this is the kitchen right here. Once again though, we have blinds open here, but blinds shut here. So, to keep it generic, always open up your blinds. I can actually partially see outside that, and I know there's no neighbours or anything like that. So, in short, always open the blinds, unless there's something bad in between. Here is a great example of the blinds. Once again, look, we know there's nothing out this window. So, next time, I definitely would have made these blinds, raise them up. Super important. It would actually make this kitchen area look bigger. And also saying here, these blinds are partially closed. They need to be right open to let that outside in, once more creating space. Apart from that, it's a great shot. You probably could have shot it back a little bit, maybe a few steps back a little bit, which actually would have opened up this kitchen a bit more and probably shown a little bit more of this, I suppose, this dining or bar server area. Apart from that, not bad. Last finishing touch, I would have put the light on the range hood oven. Let's move on. Okay, here's our blinds. So straight away, I would have opened up these, create depth in the shot. Apart from that, it's actually shot quite nicely. There's not much else we can do with the room. You can really tell that this is a couch here and here. So I know the photographer is going to be banked up in this corner as far as he or she can go. So they've really done the best with this angle. Moving forward. Bathroom. So I'm never a fan of shooting low in bathrooms. It looks like we're walking around the house on our hands and knees. Buyers will never do this. Buyers walk through a home on their feet, so I always recommend shooting at eye level. It's always got me out of trouble, and I suppose the photo is showing what the buyer's seeing. What else I can see in this shot is I really would have tried to avoid this wall in the shot. Doesn't look the best. And look, I always love to frame any bedrooms, any bathrooms with the door and the door frame in the shot. We actually have another great blog on that, so we'll add that below. Apart from that, good shot. To finish off, we know there's nothing out this window, so I really would have opened up these blinds as well, brought them right up so you're letting all that outside in, letting all that fresh lighting, really opening up this bathroom and showing it true to size. One thing I do like is there's no bath mat here on the floor, so look, the photographer had, I'd say it's 50% shot right, and then it's amazing what that other 50% really would have done to this shot. Okay, we've got what looks like a master bedroom shot. What I do love is, there's nothing underneath the bed here, which is great. This door is open leading up to the bathroom or the ensuite area, so it does show that that's part of the room, which is great. This front door is also open as well, so once again, creating a lot of space in the shots. What I probably would have done to really even up this shot is maybe this bedspread, you probably could have evened out a tad. It's really not that bad though, so not a bad shot. Well done, photographer. Here we have another bedroom. So we have blinds directly here in the middle. Look, that's okay, because some blinds really do open like that. Another way you could do it is really put the blinds to each side, which you could have done. And these meshy styled, I suppose, blinds, sometimes these can be removed, which can always be a good look. Usually you can untack them up here in the corners, quite quick and easy to remove. And I would have brought that out of the shot, and it really would have brought that outside in. Speaking of including doors and door handles in the shots, see this one here? I'm not a huge fan because it's actually not got quite enough door in it. So you can see that from our blog post where it can actually look a little bit better. And pardon me. And also to finish this off, any fans in bedrooms, I'm always a big fan of removing. They're not really needed in shots. So you could almost just put that straight down here on the floor where you wouldn't have seen it. These pillows could have been, fluffed a little bit better. They're looking a bit uneven, and same with the bedspreads as well. And lastly, just shooting a little bit further back, so you include a little bit more on the left-hand side of this bedroom and the bed, and it would have made this room actually look a little bit bigger. So just from me, not even standing foot in the property, I know this room could look bigger in a photo than what it actually is. And look, there you have it. That's our 10 tips. I hope you learned something. I try and keep these as quick as possible. And if you want more, if you have any questions, make sure you comment below, because we will create a video from your comments. So we want to see these comments coming, guys. So let's see you on the next video.